just about 8 miles inland from the warm waters of the Atlantic. We are inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go from South Florida. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Mahomes going to start this one with a throw. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. A huge play right off the bat. 42 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Here's 2nd and 2. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he will get into the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. That touchdown gives him 18 on the season. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. They put Campbell in motion. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Drew Tranquill.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder.
Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Mahomes. Got a man. That's Rashee Rice. Whoa. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. Here's Pacheco. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs move out on top, 14-0. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Tyreek now to return it.
Please take over first down at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They put Campbell in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
3rd down, 3 to go. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Dolphins first down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
So they made it a priority here early to try to get him the ball in the first quarter, but that was their 3rd attempt. None of them have resulted in a catch. I think you got to start looking elsewhere. You don't want to get into a position, Mike, where you feel like you're forcing the guy the ball and forcing your offense to run through him. This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he will dive into the end zone. 78 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. He'll start at the 4. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this will be incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier. I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
17 yards, the gain there. First down, Miami. They'll look to throw yet again. This one, complete to Campbell. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. It's a big play there for Miami. It covers 51 yards. Now the first carry of the game for Evan Hull. And this offensive line, creating running space, he'll get 6 and get inside the 10-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll run. It's Hull. And he will score. Evan Hull. Touchdown, Miami. Jason Sanders on for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Dolphins get back in it. It is 21-7. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They go play action with Mahomes. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
Really impressive job by the quarterback to stay in there. He knew that hit was coming in the pocket, but he held it just long enough to let his receiver win versus man coverage and deliver that ball on target. Any quarterback in the league, Mike, at this level can operate when things are clean. But when you have guys bearing down on you, can you hold it a little bit longer? Because if not, the timing of the play just doesn't work out.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. It's picked up by the Dolphins. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. On the run, it's Hull. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. On first down, it's Mahomes. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And he's gonna set up his guys with great field position. Chance to cut into the deficit.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
So after one, it's the Chiefs on top. And we're back to South Florida after this. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They put Campbell in motion. A carry here with Hull. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Throwing now from the gun. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
Hook him up on a second down and 8. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And the Dolphins are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Big-time conversion there on third down. Finding yourself trailing at the moment, the last thing you want to do is waste this promising possession. Now, with that throw, they find themselves deep in their opponent's territory. They have to come away with the touchdown to try to cut into this deficit.
He slams it in there, and he is in. Evan Hull, touchdown Dolphins. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins draw closer here. It's 21-14. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First and 10. Motion man is Rice. First and 10 for Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Motion man is Rice. On 2nd down, Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Third and short. Here's Patrick. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a 1st down. Mahomes now to throw again. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big games like this. Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack a guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think
that one taken in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. Touchdown number 3 for him in the game. He's up to 20 on the season. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. Here's 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the 1st down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll let this go deep for the end zone.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Up the middle they go. Oh, yeah. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense. So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills, and you saw him on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A gain of 21 on that pass play. 1st down, KC. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
thrown right side, but incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. Third down coming up.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's in. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. Halftime here on this final weekend of the NFL regular season as we send you up to Orlando for a check-in with Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, it's all yours. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Here we go on the return from the 1. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. They'll stick with him again. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
A gain of 2 on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack, second down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
Third and long for Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. This returnable from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now, faking the give. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
This is teach tape for man defense, Mike. I mean, he's not looking back at the quarterback at all. He is in the hip pocket of his receiver. He's staying in phase and in rhythm. And then he knows when the wide receiver's hands.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
I think when he goes back and watches this film, that's certainly going to be a ball he wishes he could get back. He puts a little too much air on it, and they're able to make a play, and they get themselves off the field.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. That is Zach Sealer getting in there to bring him down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So they're implementing a cover 2 system, and what that means is on the back end, Mike, your 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. They got to cover from the middle of the field all the way to the sideline. So they got to have range, they got to have great instincts, and then when they get a chance to get their hands on the ball, they got to be picks.
And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Pacheco. Pacheco, 1st down and more. And he's going to take this all the way home. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 17 and 18 on the year. Butker now to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Chiefs will extend this third quarter lead.
Dolphins 17. Harrison Butler at a kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Now they'll set up to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. Good for a Dolphins first down. They'll turn and hand this one off. Inside the 30. And he's got another one. Evan Hull. Touchdown, Miami. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins are able to edge a bit closer. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First down throw, Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. And this defense knows they gave him one, and they let him off the hook.
Mahomes now on second down. Quick throw, taking it. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. It's picked up by the Dolphins.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And he's going to be taken down.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the second half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game to close the game out.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
That is caught.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1 yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
They'll try to run. And he's into the end zone yet again. Evan Hull. Touchdown, Dolphins. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins are able to cut into the deficit. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They go play action with Mahomes. That's dropped off for Pacheco. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Now, Mahomes. Quick throw here is complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And that is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. Oh, he's got a man, his tight end, Goddard. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That's deep for the back of the end zone. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will cut the deficit to 7. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Whoa! And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left. And it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
The throw on the run is complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Third and long. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We'll see if they can put this one out of reach.
Throwing now, Mahomes. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Right back to the air for Mahomes. And he will score again. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Dolphins 38. Harrison Butker had a kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This taken at the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. They'll stick to the ground. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. The road gets a little tougher now. It's 1st and 20. They'll run here. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Now on 2nd and long. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Oh. And he'll have the Dolphins 1st down as he gets this one up past the 30.
Wow, a little change of play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike, but they catch the defense off guard, keep the ball on the ground, and they're able to...
And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. They'll drop to throw. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And this will be incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Now Mahomes. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away. You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete. It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Up the sideline, past the 30. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Here's 2nd and 2. On play action, it's Mahomes. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And they've got it. Going to pick up the 1st down there. Right around midfield. So, it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. They're able to finish the season in style as they get the victory here in the finale in Week 18. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.